So I've got me an unsuspectingly cool campsite here. Check this place out. It's kind of on a slab of rock. See that? So as epic as this spot is, it's not level at all. I'm like that. So I'm gonna walk around and explore. I was looking at satellite imagery, and it looks like if I just kept going another maybe half mile up the road, there was a much better looking spot, more appropriate for a rig like mine. I can't really go any further on this. The trail this is rugged. This is like Jeep trail, you know. But the views around here are freaking incredible. This is basically kind of like Natural Bridges National Monument. I'm very close to that. Up the road a ways, there is a thing called the Citadel. It's a big, like a cliff dwelling. Before that, there's something called the Twist, which is like, I don't know, some rock formation of some kind. I'm pretty nicely tucked in here. I don't think you could even see me from the road. I'm gonna walk up the road a ways and look at that potential other spot. And if I really love it, I'll move. If it's not totally awesome, then I'll stay put. I've seen lots of these signs, like little wagon, picture of a wagon. So I'm on some sort of historic trail. I'll have to look up and see what this really is, but oh yeah, that's a camp spot. All right, I'm gonna move over here. It's literally a quarter mile up the road, and I got ridiculous canyon views. Like, wow. Okay. Yep. Utah is like #1 for just natural beauty. This is the most beautiful, epic landscape like ever. I would love to live here if it weren't for like the cult, but I'm happy as hell to be here right now. The weather is perfect. Lows in the 20s, highs in the 50s. So it's really not extreme by any means. And there's nobody around. I mean, it's so peaceful and quiet here. I have a better chance of people driving by me a lot at this new campsite I'm heading to now, as opposed to where I'm currently parked, but I think the epic views are gonna be worth it. Now that is more like it. Much more level. And the view. I got the view. This is good enough to stay a couple nights. We'll see. See if I get my video editing done. And I mean, I could hike around this I could hike this for days. See, this would be like backpacking area, like load up a pack and go out for a few nights. But I have a home on wheels with 2 children, 2 furry feline children's that I have to take care of, so none of that in the foreseeable future. But so I flew my drone earlier and I scouted out tons of these little, just basically caves in the side of this whatever this is over here, this rock formation. And there's some like within pretty close walking distance of my camp, so I'm going to check them out now. Unfortunately, lately, with my drone, like all the footage, it's all like wiggly. It's weird. It was pretty disappointing when I was editing my last video because I had some really, really good drone shots, but for some reason, I don't know if there's something with the gimbal. I've been doing it in normal mode instead of cinematic. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna fly it again here in cinematic mode and kind of go over all my settings and see if it's something I'm doing. My drone is, like, I wrecked it once. One of the rotors is about to fall off and it's a Mini 2. I've had it for years. It's really time for me to upgrade. But just with everything going on, I can't buy a drone, especially not a DJI right now. It's all these freaking tariffs and crap going on, so I just don't have $1,000 to shell out on camera equipment at the moment. But I'll try again tomorrow and see if cinematic mode helps. But there's a camp spot right here too, close to this, closer to this. I mean, it's no better than the one I got. It's literally like, here's that camp spot, and then there's me. All right, I finally got to where the sun ain't in our face here. Yeah, like right up over here. This is just a short walk from my van. Look at these little, just, you know, that's just kind of an overhanging rock thing, but there's lots of little just cave looking things. Gonna kind of explore a little bit until it starts to get dark. Oh, look at that. Somebody camped right here. This place is so cool looking. Yeah, look at this. This is so cool. Incredible landscape here. Pack rat nest up in that. The trail continues up this way. It's sort of a footpath, I guess. This is that kind of don't break the crust kind of crust around here. It's pretty obvious that people go this way though. But this is, you know, don't step on that stuff. It takes like forever to heal from that. Look at that little, so cool. There's just so much to look at around here. And then way off in the distance there, that's Comb Ridge, where I was in the last video. I've only gone like 20 miles. Very cool. I'll go a little further. I already can't see the van anymore. Had that problem flying my drone too. Like, I very easily lost where the van was. This is a very, I don't know, you could definitely hide out here endlessly. Look at that. Such a cool landscape. This is awesome. Kid in a candy store, guys. This is amazing. That really makes me want to just go backpacking. Look at this. This is like a wilderness study area, but I believe it's also part of Bears Ears National Monument. I'm like, I'll have to look at the map when I get back to the van, but figure out exactly what's what. But I'm pretty much in that area. I'm south of Natural Bridges. Look at that little, thought that was a piece of pottery for a second, but it's just a rock. There's so many of these little, like that. Makes me wonder, like, what's in there looking at me, you know? What's in there? What eyes are peering down upon me? Wow. Such a freaking cool landscape, man. Yeah, like any of these places would be ideal to build a little cliff dwelling. The ancients definitely had all the real estate to choose from. Interesting color of rocks there. There's like the alkali that leaches out of the sandstone and stuff. I was reading about that because I was wondering a few videos back, I was like, it looks like they put salt on the rock, like ice melt, but that's natural. It's just the whatever elements are in the rock, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find somewhere to turn around. We will do more exploring tomorrow. This is just way too cool. There's so much to see out here. This could keep me busy for weeks, really. Wow, look at that. Look at the top of that rock. That is freaky, man. It's so cool. You know, maybe I'm just easily entertained. Come out to the southwest and look at some rocks. That's all I need. Well, it's the next day. I decided to carry on and head down the road. I was going to casually just drive this road and explore. Little did I know, this is a hardcore off-road trail. I just put the van through some stuff, man. Right now, I don't know if I'm gonna find a campsite or just head to Blanding, but check out this insane driving footage from this pretty gnarly, definitely a Jeep trail for sure. I still got a few miles to go to get to the highway too, but hopefully I'm through the worst of it. I was doing some drone footage and I'm all out of drone batteries, so all I got is GoPro on the hood. But yeah, check this shit out, man. So I've been thinking to myself, like, where's this video even going, you know? I'm trying to post twice a week, you know? And I've been talking about that citadel, which is a cliff dwelling. And right now I'm hesitant to put my van and my cats through another like 20 miles of similar terrain. So now I'm camped over by the trailhead to, I think it's called Mule Canyon. But there's what is referred to as House on Fire, which is a cliff dwelling. And I kind of position myself where I can hike to it. And that's the new plan. So I'm going to do it here this afternoon. It's supposed to look like super spectacular in the evening. It's called House on Fire because the rock above it looks like, you know, flames coming out of it. So that's the idea. It's not really the best campsite. I found the most level part of it. It's small, but look at the views. That's Natural Bridges National Monument over that way. Very close to it. This is Bear's Ears. Cats are napping. Now I'm exploring. Over here we have a historic trash pile. It's mostly old tractor parts. Lots of oil cans, oil filters. Here we have orange Shasta. Duraglass. Got a head gasket. It's pretty neat. It's 2 o'clock and I'm not sure how long this hike is going to be or if you're supposed to view it in the morning or the evening for the whole house on fire effect. But I've decided that I don't want to hike to or from it in the dark. So I'm just heading there now. You know, I could have probably researched this a little more, but after flying my drone, I can see the trail down there. It's in a canyon like the whole way. So I'm heading down there now. This should be pretty good. Good exercise. It's a little chilly today, actually. Kind of got a breeze going on, but it's beautiful. Beautiful sunny day. Well, there's like the trailhead. I'm definitely not going to be alone. It is a Saturday, but that's okay. Dusty. Right off the bat, this is a pretty cool hike. Very dusty, sandy, down in a wash kind of thing. Wonder if you have to sign in, read the information board here. Yep, sure do. No map or anything. I'm just gonna follow the trail and see where it takes me, hopefully to that cliff dwelling. It's kind of what I, you know, intend on seeing today. Either gonna have to keep up a good pace or hang back for a while because a whole group of people they're like preparing to hit the trail right behind me, which I don't mind, but I'm trying to make a video, you know. Typically I outpace everyone on the trail, but these people seem younger. Got my 1 liter of water. Next time I'm at a Walmart, which isn't really the best place to get gear, but I am gonna buy a day pack with a hydration bladder. They got them Ozark Trails for like 30 bucks. Better than nothing. I'm sick of carrying a water bottle everywhere with me and trying to hold a camera steady. Here we go through the wash. This is called Mule Canyon. According to the BLM map. You cross the wash again right here. Had I known that, I would have just stayed in the wash. Maybe I should. Yeah, I better stick with the trail so I don't end up somewhere I ain't supposed to be. Pretty sure the trail just goes down the wash though. At least from what I saw with my drone. I should have brought my drone. Idiot. Got some ice here. I don't think there's a big puddle of water under it like back in El Moro when I fell through and got my sock wet. All right, so now I'm backtracking a few feet because there seems to be right up there. There's like a fork here. I could either go this side of the canyon or the wash or that side. And I think where I'm trying to go is, this is more, I really should just follow the damn wash. Oh well, I'll just keep being stubborn and stay on the beaten path, see where it leads. I am having a good time though. In that little sign-in box, all the papers were full and scribbled all the hell. You couldn't really see anything. And there was no map. So, I don't know. Wish there was more funding. You know what I mean? It's okay. I could also like do my research, like I said I should have. It's okay. I'm pretty good at navigating things and stuff, places and such. I'll figure out. I'll get there eventually. I'm probably just gonna follow the damn wash already. It's obvious. Water takes the path of least resistance. That's why railroad tracks are always built along rivers. Look at that scenery. It's beautiful. This place is beautiful. And yeah, we're in the wash now. This makes the most sense. Man, right here, this place really opens up into just a big, awesome canyon. It'd be freaking sweet to spend the night down here. Just get a bedroll and make a little fire. Man, how cool. Probably see some wildlife too, you know, coming down here looking for water. What a beautiful hike. Wow. So if you're ever off of State Route 95 in Utah, it's just east of Natural Bridges National Monument. Just pull off where it says Mule Canyon Interpretive Trail. Get down in here, man. This is cool. What a cool place. Look at the stripes on that rock. This is like not a big deal to a lot of people, but I grew up in Nebraska. We had corn and soybeans. That's it. And creeks with cottonwoods around. You know, even the slightest rock formation or hill is like, whoa, look at that. You know, I think we're here. Yep, here we are. And there's people up there. Wow, holy shit. All right, I'm gonna try to film this without ruining these people's day. Well, guys, here it is. This is House on Fire. I'm going to have to just film later because I got held up here, and then now all the people showed up, so it's kind of irritating. But let me show you something cool though that these nice people I just met from Idaho showed me. If you go back down in here, there is, and supposedly these are the real deal. Look at that. So yeah, as soon as I got here, there was a couple here from Idaho, and they had me take their picture for them, and then they kind of just, we chatted for a while, which was fine, but because of that, everyone else showed up. I had a good lead on everyone, but that's okay. Just, I'll get back to you guys in a minute. They did tell me that if I keep hiking down the canyon, like another mile or so, there's more runes, so. But, yeah, give me, I'm just gonna have to hang out here for like frickin' 20 minutes or something. So what I'm gonna do is just hike further down the canyon, get some more good views. Maybe I'll find another rune, and then I'll circle back to that, and hopefully when I get back there, there's nobody else. We'll see. I guess morning is the best time to see it for to get that like on fire effect with the rocks. I can see how they're like scalloped, or like the texture of the rock. I can see how that would work, but I'm just gonna keep walking and then come back. Hope for the best. If anything, I'll just film other people in my video, which I really don't like doing, but it's okay, you know. It is a Saturday. I've gone a considerable distance since the last clip. I've just been navigating my way through all these weeds, and keeping an eye out for anything that resembles an ancient dwelling. At some point though, I'm gonna probably just turn around and head back. I do have plenty of daylight. It's only 3 o'clock, but yeah, I don't want to wander this canyon for several miles, and you know, I got my kitties back home, but the views are still breathtaking. Still incredible place here. It looks like I could just tip that rock right over. Oh, this is probably real cool looking when there's water in here. Sort of a waterfall or a rapid. Cool. All right, well, there's probably something right around the next bend. But I have been saying that for a mile now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around and hike back and hope I get the place to myself so I can make a video. I'm alone. Yes, I got the place to myself. This is a tough climb here. Haha. House on fire. Fire, fire. All right, let's check this out. Now, I can give you, uneducated, Dave commentary on, so you see how the rock is scalloped like that. I guess when the sun is over there at dawn, it illuminates that and makes it look like this is burning. Look at this. We can kind of oh, someone's coming. And they have a radio going. Oh, they're hiking past. Okay, cool. Yeah. I fucking hate when I put in all the effort to come to a place like this and then I get there and there's tons and tons of people, Wow, look at that. It's freaking incredible, man. Wow. House on fire. This one's got a pack rat nest in it. There's probably rats in there, like currently. It's winter time, This would be a perfect place for bats. I'm just sticking my camera in there. I'm not touching it. For the record. Wow, this is so cool. I was just taking some photos. Yeah, I wish there was any information on this. Oddly enough, like the last few places that I've gone, there have been no informational, no signage whatsoever. Nothing, Who built this and when? That's what I want to know. Anasazi, Hopi. I mean, how old do you think, like, that stick is right there? That root. That could be 1,000-year-old stick. Yeah, this is freaking cool, man. Ancient people hung out here. Stuck their hands on the wall right there. I feel like somebody just had muddy hands and stood on this rock and leaned over and did that. I've got my doubts that those handprints are 700,000 years old, whatever. But who am I to say? I'm just observing, speculating. Somehow it must have been preserved. There are portions of it that look like the grout is, you know, a different color. I don't see this not crumbling away to nothing all these years. And like these little bits here, obviously have been restacked. Mostly, I'm assuming, to keep people out, but still, this is great. What a cool, cool place. House on fire. All right, I'm gonna head back to the van. I'll be there in about an hour. One last look at it. It's pretty cold. I keep thinking you should put your hoodie back on, and then I just don't, and then I keep walking. I think I'm almost there, out of this canyon anyway. Damn, look at the size of that culvert. Holy shit. It's probably got water in it. If it don't, I'm gonna walk through it just for fun. It looks pretty dry. All right. Can't go wrong with a good old storm drain, man. Especially if they're big enough to walk through. Check it out. Ah, what a trip. I'm hypnotizing you. You will subscribe to Van Life Meow and hit the notification bell thingy. So do I do it again, or do I just climb up to the road right here? I'll probably just climb up. That was fun. Yeah, I probably should have just went up the other side, but I got this. Well, back to the van. So thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. I really appreciate it. I have no idea where I'm going or what the next video is going to be about, but tune in Saturday to find out. Take care. Peace. You will subscribe to Van Life Meow.